Herzog Eats His Shoe by director Les Blank. So, the story goes, Werner Herzog, upon encountering a young up-and-coming filmmaker Errol Morris, said that if he ever made and screened his first film, Werner would eat his shoe. Well, by hook and by crook, that dude did it. Finally getting his documentary on a pet cemetery business called Gates of Heaven. Made and debuted. And Werner knew what he had to do. This is a nice little documentary about Herzog being Herzog. Some pretty gnarly old boots, some onions, garlic, hot sauce, rosemary, duck fat to help the leather get softer, a few dashes of salt, how to prepare a boot for digestion, and beer, because you gotta wash that shit down with something. Herzog's a pretty unique guy. If you watch any of his films, you know he doesn't necessarily take the easy path. And this captures that, while including some of his thoughts on society, the role that pictures and film that can play in it, but also about keeping your word. Because if you don't do that, what kind of person are you? Can't say I disagree. And this is a nice little capsule of philosophy and integrity. Great scene. Walking out of a restaurant barefoot after leaving his boots in a stew pot and going to a shoe store to buy some new footwear. Because, well, barefoot in the city isn't good. He's not faking this shit here. The dude's legit. Media notes. Errol Morris's documentary, Gates of Heaven, should not be confused with Heaven's Gate, the 1980 Michael Cimino film that is considered one of the biggest Hollywood bombs of all time. Two very different films and budgets. Very different. So for story, I'll give it 4 beers. And look, 3.5 beers. It's a short documentary and just a nice little capture of what the insanity and an interesting perspective what Werner Herzog brings to the table. So, yeah, check it. Cheers.
No onions, happiness, bon ton, and wealth.